Hey, what's up? My name is Sickno, and today we're going to be talking about ARAM. So, this is my first video doing this, and basically, I want to do a series where I just go around several different gaming topics and talk about what I have, what are my opinions on that stuff. So, let's just jump right into it. ARAM. So, what is ARAM specifically? Well, ARAM is part of League of Legends. And if you don't know what League of Legends is, it's a 5v5 competitive game where it's top down point click MOBA. And basically, you choose a champion, you go a certain lane or a certain role, similar to like Dota 2 and stuff like that. And yeah, it's competitive 5v5. First one to destroy the other person's base wins. But ARAM is a different type of League of Legends. It's like kind of like the party mode, the short party mode of League of Legends. And ARAM stands for all random, all mid. Basically, all five members of the team, two teams, go in one mid lane because there's multiple lanes in regular League of Legends. This is just one straight down the middle, nothing, clear cut. Everyone goes mid, and the gold that you get, the income that you get is increased because it's a shorter game mode, and it's a little bit different than League of Legends. Some items are blocked off, and there's health packs on the map that you can pick up, but that's just balancing ARAM itself. And I really like ARAM. So I used to play a lot of competitive League of Legends, but I started to get burnt out, and I didn't really see a purpose of doing it anymore to play ranked league at all. So I started playing, just fun game modes just for the fun of it with a bunch of friends, and I really enjoyed it. I think there's some stuff to be desired from ARAM, but then again, it's the staple game mode. It's going to be kind of bare bones just because there's other game modes that they put out like Earth or Nexus Blitz or different really crazy game modes that are only seasonal. But ARAM, it's a lot of fun. Uh, and you have a random champion, right? You're not playing just the same one, or you can't choose. There's a pool of champions that you could choose, but it's all random, right? So that is a really good part about ARAM. Just the fact that you could choose whatever the heck you want, and it's not going to be the same champion uh, throughout the entire or well, like it's on rotation, right? So you're not going to be able to choose the same champion over and over again. um, Me and my friends do a kind of like a sub game mode, I guess you could say, of ARAM while we play ARAM, kind of like our rules, like our house rules, I guess you could say. It's called ARAM Jail. So I wanted to add a bunch of like rules to this, but here's the rules that we play by in ARAM Jail, okay? So when you play ARAM Jail, you play ARAM, and if you lose the game, you're in ARAM jail. Like, you have to win a game before you stop playing ARAM. And it just makes it more fun because, like, you can't just be like, play one ARAM game and then you're done, right? You have to get out of jail. You have to end on a good note. And I think that's a lot of fun. Other sub rules to ARAM jail is you have to face check the first bush in the lane on the enemy's side, no matter what. So if you're going five squishy champions that are not beefcakes, you have to face check that bush no matter what. Period. Bring some spice to the very start of the game, and then also if we're absolutely dominating the other team and we're just at the very end, what we have is we call it kind of like feeding the blue square, which is their home base, and they have like that god laser in their base where it just like mows you down. So if we're absolutely stomping and like it's like 8 minutes into the game, we're not gonna stop playing. We'll just run in and kill ourselves under the tower, which is pretty funny. um, so yeah, that's kind of the basics of ARAM jail. It makes it a lot of fun. I know there's not many rules to it, but I think we could probably come up with more, and I'll get back to you guys on that. But yeah. So that leads me into my next thing is what could be better about ARAM. And this is a very interesting topic because ARAM is it's supposed to be bare bones. Like that is or that's supposed to be what ARAM is this bare bones game mode, really quick kind of a party game, you know. Not too much to it because that's what Earth and Nexus Splits is for this spicy, really spicy type game mode where it's like, oh, it's seasonal, it's new, let's go play it, attract the attention of people who haven't played in a while. So, what changes can be made to ARAM that are small enough where it's not like super spicy, but would improve ARAM? And I have come up with a list of stuff that Riot, if you're out there listening, you should implement to ARAM. So the first thing, I think this is the most positive. I think this is the number one change that you should make to ARAM. The plants. So in regular League, there are plants around the jungle that you can use. So a blast cone can launch you into a certain place, like launch your character. A vision cone can like reveal vision, and maybe you take that out, maybe you put that in, I don't know. And there's also a health plant that you can grab more health from, and I think this would be an awesome change to ARAM. Not only is it part of the base game, so you're not adding any spicy features, it's part of the core game already. It can mix things up, so like if there's a blast cone somewhere, you can make some crazy play, and that could be really good for the game mode. It's not too intrusive, and I think it would make for some great gameplay and some crazy moments. So yeah, adding plants. The next one could be elemental changes. So that's kind of the same thing, right? It's already part of the core game. Once you get secure two dragons in regular League, the map kind of changes to an element. Whether it be Infernal, Wind Drake or Cloud Drake, Ocean. Did I say Infernal already? What's the other one? Earth Dragon. Yep. And then Chemtech and Hextech. So you could change the ARAM map. I know it's pretty small, but you could add like little wind pockets where you can be faster, or you could do elemental where maybe some bushes are not there anymore or something like that. Just something to spice up ARAM as a whole, right? So that's another change that could be part of the ARAM changes that I want to make. Another one is new ARAM maps. Like, ARAM has been the same map for so long. And I know the normal map is the same way, but I know for a fact that there was this one season or patch or something like that where they changed ARAM to Bilgewater, which is a city in their lore or whatever, and it completely changed to like this swampy kind of like dark brown and green and stuff like that to like match the water, and I thought that was really cool. I don't know why they didn't bring it back because it's literally the same map just reskinned. Maybe they could put it behind a paywall. If you want to have a different background in ARAM, you could do that. Just to like spice up the scenery, like seeing the blue map. It's been like that for ages and ages and ages. Maybe spice it up, And I don't think that would be too much of a hassle, right? And it could be profitable. So maybe changing the map around. And finally, I think this is the most spicy one, so I don't know if this would be necessarily the best change for ARAM, especially because you'd have to monitor it, is seasonal rotational items. And that would include something like during the Bilgewater event, they had boots, where I'm pretty sure you could phase out of the map on the sides, kind of like what Kane E is, where he literally like phases out and you can like go through terrain and stuff like that. There was boots for that at one point inside of ARAM, and I know there's a few items that I'm missing, some actual items. Maybe a Nexus Blitz, like bring a spatula or something like that. That's a Nexus Blitz item, but it could also be an ARAM. You know, like bring it on a seasonal rotation. You know, make the game fun. Make it fun. And I know that the balancing is, you know, you don't want to balance ARAM. They already have balancing for ARAM, so I guess you know what, throw it in there. Throw it in there with the other 3 items. Throw it in there with the plants, the elemental drake, the elemental changes in the maps, right? So those are my 4 items. I think ARAM could be better using this, and you know, it's already a fun game mode. Why not make it better, right? So that's the end of my rant on ARAM. I really enjoy the game. I really like doing our in-house rules of ARAM jail. It's a lot of fun, and you know, there could be some changes that could make ARAM better without overhauling the game mode and making it like a seasonal game like Nexus Blitz or Earth. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know your thoughts on this video. It was fun making it. I was kind of nervous, but we got through it, right? I kind of got hung up on like halfway through. I was like, what am I talking about? But yeah, thank you for watching. This is about ARAM and what I could do to make it better. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Later.